Wait, I have to do some. Wait, what?
It's good to have everybody here. I'm so happy to see everyone. There will be no idealism at all. We have a special guest today who will be playing some music for us. He is an up and coming country music star in Mississippi on his way to Nashville. And I asked him, he's a follower, and guess what? He is going through a divorce right now. And I said, wow. I said, you have all the makings for a country music song. And one of the things we talked about in our phone conversation was how he is at peak writing material right now. He's the pain that he has experienced with the future dissolution of his family, married, 5 children. She decided she doesn't want to be married. And we're not going to get into all the ugly stuff. We're going to get into the hopeful stuff. But I told him that he is at a perfect place in his life. I said, as soon as you feel something, you actually need to start writing things down. Very, very talented singer, very talented guitar player. I'm going to have him on in a couple seconds here. And actually, Margot's going to join me. There we go. There she is. There she is. Say hello there.
Hello, everybody.
So we're gonna be bringing on Kyle Wesley. He's down in Mississippi. I'm calling this the living room sessions. So maybe this will be something that we do on a regular basis. I have several musical artists, probably about 20 people who are musical artists that I'm going to have on over 2024. And I would love to see them get support because you know how hard it is uh, trying to make it in any business, including the music business, especially country music. Now we have all seen wonderful little baby. We have all there she she's got her toy in her mouth. That's so funny. Um, and we know how hard it is to make it in the music business. We've seen people like Oliver Anthony just set up an iPhone in the woods on a tripod, start singing, and I guess Oliver Anthony, last time I checked, he was making $30,000 to $40,000 a day in digital downloads, and that's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Anyways, I let me put it this way: if you are a music artist, you have no bigger fan than me. There's a few. I have Sam Stinson, who's an up and coming music artist. He got Songwriter of the Year down in Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry, and Kyle Wesley is up and coming. Great voice, great musician. He's going to sing some things for us. I will be keeping this video up. I want you to follow him. He's on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, as Kyle.Wesley9 or 4. Kyle.Wesley4. And show the guy some love. So I'm going to bring him on stage right now for kind of a yeah, Oliver Anthony, he ain't doing so well. He started out with a bang. He was fired out of a cannon. And I don't think he's as viral as everyone thinks. I think there's a marketing machine behind him. I love grassrootsy guys. I like guys who kind of work their way up the ladder. Excuse me. And we're going to bring Kyle Wesley on. So give me 1 second. First of all, anyways, I'm sitting here with the lovely and talented Margot. How are you, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
Everything good?
Everything. I cook. I cook for Christmas Eve.
Ah, yes. She's cooking for Christmas Eve. Our first course was fried fish, tilapia, or what was it?
Tilapia and cod.
Tilapia and cod.
I doing that called fish a la Greek style.
Ah, fish a la Greek style. Okay, and we had some sauerkraut with some shredded carrots in there, and that was wonderful. Do you care to give a Polish Christmas blessing to our Polish and Eastern European folks? You want to just say something in your native language?
Wesołych, zdrowych, spokojnych świąt Bożego Narodzenia. Wszystkim życzę. Z całego serca.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, all right, we're going to bring on Kyle Wesley, and we're going to just jump right into it. I'm going to talk to him a little bit about his music, what his hopes and dreams are. And it's a guy going through a divorce right now. 5 children. They had 5 kids out of the gate. She wanted out, and this is not a broadcast to condemn her. She's going to have to deal with her own stuff. I am all about saving the man, not the marriage. If the man gets saved, the marriage does stand a better chance. And I will say this, that I believe this man has a future, a very bright future. And I'm so happy to, I see the kitty in the back there. I do believe, there we go. Red guitar. Doug is with us. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So Doug, this is going to be like this will be like America's Got Talent. So you will be one of the judges in this as I bring on Kyle Wesley. I have a lot of people who are in the music industry. I have coaching clients. I have 2 country music artists where I can't even say their names because of confidentiality, that have had songs at top of the charts, and they're going through a divorce right now. And it's really divorce and the stuff that people go through with divorce. It doesn't, let me put it this way. Yeah, there she is. I will say this, that it doesn't matter how far up on the socioeconomic ladder you are, whether it be a top 10 country music artist or a guy that works in a warehouse. Going through a divorce does not hit that man any less. Divorce and having your family blow up is the great equalizer. So, excuse me, I'm battling kind of like a little chest cold right now. But one of the things that I want you to know is that if you are going through divorce, and this might be your first Christmas holiday, the first series of holidays, whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, your first holiday without your intact family, just know that I am behind you, I support you, and that there is life after divorce. There is. So let's bring on Kyle Wesley. We'll have a quick little conversation, and I just asked him to sing 2 songs. That's all. Well, there he is, Mr. Kyle Wesley, up and coming music star. Definitely, you've got some little. One of the things I noticed after watching your videos is you definitely have a little R&B crossover going on. You're not just pure country, you got soul. If there's a such thing as soulful country, I think you embody that. So tell us about that.
I think Chris Stapleton can definitely fall in that category.
Yeah, Chris Stapleton, definitely. Who are some of your influences? I know we had talked about that. Who are some of your musical influences?
From back in the day, Merle Haggard definitely is a big influence, and Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson is my dad's favorite country music artist, and so I got to listen to a lot of Willie back in the day growing up. And Merle, it's just something about his songs, the way he writes, the way the melodies that he has that I just love, and I find them very easy to sing with, to harmonize with, and um, kind of play along with. So that's some of the older ones. Toby Keith is another influence, at which Merle Haggard is actually his influence also. And I find him very easy to, our styles and stuff complement very well. So, but I'm finding new influences every day now. So,
Yeah. Oh, that's
nice.
cool. Now, in your writing, you're going to do a couple original tunes that you wrote. Do you find, like, were you just looking to create music that rhymed, or did you write out of pain? I know you and I had talked about some of the best country music is written when a man is bleeding emotionally. Um, some of the stuff that you sing is not just smartly rhyming stuff. It's about some of the stuff that you've been through. Some of your best writing comes through challenges that you've gone through and pain and such. Do you agree with that?
yeah, some of it is through life experience and pain and suffering and stuff that I've gone through. Um, on the other hand, some of the stuff, as a songwriter, you're you're trying to hone your craft. It's a craft, and you have to practice and you have to write every day. And so, some songs I have is from pain and suffering and life experience, and other songs is stuff that I've sat around and daydreamed about maybe a different life that I don't live, but yet I can put that to words. And so, you know, it's a little bit of both.
Married over a dozen years, 5 children from the ages of 5 to 12. You're a father. You work for, can I say where you work?
Yeah.
You work for Harbor Freight. You're a logistics guy for Harbor Freight. Everybody knows Harbor Freight. Everybody's got Harbor Freight tools in their toolbox, and it's a great working man's store. I mean, even for a young man who's putting together his first toolbox, it's a great place to get tools. It's a great place.
Hmm.
What good things have you got to say about Harbor Freight? Because I love Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight has treated me very well. I I've always been a very scheduled and organized person. I'm very good at managing lots of things at once, and so being at Harbor Freight, I'm able to take my gifts and my talents and all that and actually use it. So and they've treated me well. I can't complain.
Well, just that alone, a guy that works for Harbor Freight who's an up and coming country music star. I mean, you can't make that up.
Yeah,
We,
maybe I'll put it to words one day.
yeah, exactly. We have in the audience the red guitar, who was a lead guitar tech roadie for some of the biggest bands, and it's just nice to have him in the audience. And who knows where this is going to go, but his name is Doug, and red guitar is uh, lead guitar tech with the Black Crowes, Heart, Peter Gabriel, Slash, KD Lang, and most recently Jimmy Buffett. So you've
Yeah.
got him in your audience right now. So that's a pretty cool thing. So what's the first song that you want to do for us?
I'm gonna do a song called "Drowning Bad Memories." Um, I actually wrote this before going through a divorce. I think I wrote it after a breakup, though, if I remember correctly. But it's been a while. But it's called Drowning Bad Memories.
All right, go for it, man.
All right. I grew up thinking that a bar was no place to be. My daddy'd say, son, let your life waste away. But as I sit in this old bar watching Johnny Walker fill up my glass, the memories of your love keep my mind drunk on the past. I sit on this bar stool and drink all night long. I chase it all down with shots of Patron. So pour me another, there ain't no last call. I'm drowning bad memories in good alcohol. I tried all I could to give you the life of a queen. But 10 years hard labor on a marriage didn't mean a damn thing. Your cold heart quit offering the love that you once gave to me. And you love another, spend all my nights with Jim B. I sit on this old bar just looking around. I forget about her, the more shots I put down. So pour me another, there ain't no last call. Drowning bad memories in good alcohol. Good alcohol. I sit on this bar stool and drink all night long. I chase it all down with shots of Patron. So pour me another, there ain't no last call. Drowning bad memories and good alcohol. Good alcohol. There it is.
Wow, that was great. That truly was great. I mean, it did remind me of kind of like an old Merle Haggard tune. I could literally, if you did not say the words Merle Haggard, I would have guessed that that's a big influence. I mean, that is literally, that is almost every man's story when he goes through a breakup or a divorce. So, anyways, I agree with a lot of people in the audience right now. Bravo, for real, bravo, excellent.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Red Guitar, Doug is with us. He's in the audience. His comment is great voice.
Mhm.
Joshua Ricks says, wow, excellent. Red Guitar says, what a voice. The mic isn't picking up the guitar, only the voice, but what a voice. We've got men all over the world right now that just heard you.
Thank you very much.
There are men in the UK right now listening to you. That is incredible.
Mhm.
That is incredible.
Thank y'all so much.
So, bravo, bravo. Do you feel that you represent men that are going through some shit right now? Because, wow, I mean, to end a whole era of your life, that makes a man introspective. That makes you think. I mean, that just
Definitely.
makes you question everything.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, I guess you could say I represent, all the men that's going through this. When you said that, in my head, I thought to myself, I'm just another statistic, and it's a really sad thing that when men going through divorce nowadays are just statistics. Kind of sucks being a statistic.
Yes. Yeah. Well, as I had shared with you, 27,000 men a day receive papers that they're going to get divorced. 27,000 men a day. And for the audience that's watching right now, this is a face right now. His name is Kyle Wesley. He's not a statistic. He's a man with 5 children. And that song was called Drowning Bad Memories. Every man I know, I don't know about women, but every man I know can relate to that. I mean, alcohol is really good at drowning memories temporarily.
Yeah.
When we wake up the next day, the issue is still there. But for a very finite period of time, it's very effective at removing the pain.
Yeah, and I guess I've been lucky, or I guess God's given me grace because I do enjoy a drink. I'm sort of a bourbon connoisseur, um, and I've been graced, I guess, that I haven't turned to that and started uh, bad habits with that. So I'm very grateful for that.
Red Guitar says, Kyle, write those sad songs now because it's going to get way, way better.
Well, that's
That
good
is
news to me,
great.
Dan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. When Doug speaks, I listen when it comes to music. Doug is a Doug, Doug might not Doug might not accept this statement that I'm about to say, but he is rock and roll royalty. Doug is. So when Doug speaks, listen, this is like being on America's Got Talent with Doug as being one of your judges, so to speak. He likes your work, so that's a good thing. So let's amplify Kyle Wesley's voice here and his talent. And we're going to do this throughout the next year in the living room sessions. This is our very first living room session, and we'll have Kyle on again. You got another song for us, Kyle?
Yeah, I got one more that I actually wrote recently, probably 3 or 4 days ago. Um, I'm sort of a history buff. I love looking at history, studying it, and I got very interested in the Prohibition era here in the United States and the moonshiners and everything that went along with that. And it kind of that and growing up out here in the country on these back roads, red dirt roads, you see a lot of stuff way out in the sticks. So it kind of inspired a song about moonshiners or a moonshiner. So it's called Stumpwater Devil.
Beautiful.
Born on them back roads, winged on lightning, raised by a wildcat, I grew up fighting. I'm a good Sioux rebel. Stumpwater devil, smoke a little smoke just to keep my head level. Got an 87 Chevy, can't nothing stop a rabbit running them ridges, tearing up the hollers. G-man's drooling to put me in a spell. I'm a skunk water devil, I just give him hell. Kicking that dust on the low back roads, chasing that cornbread, hunting these toes. I got jigger cornmeal kicks running through my veins, boots on my legs, hooch is my game. I know a place down Chicken Fire Road. I won't go there to save their soul. Need a four-wheel drive, a winch and a gun. Don't get caught if you want to see the sun. Kicking that dust on the low back roads, chasing that cornbread, hunting these toads. I got bitter cornmeal kicks running through my veins, boots on my legs, hooch is my game. I get out on the weekends and go back to work. I lay it all down on my own piece of dirt. When the ruckus starts up, I'm who they call. I'm the Stumpwater devil. I just make them crawl. Born on them back roads, winged on lightning, raised by a wildcat, grew up fighting. I'm a kudzu rebel, swamp water devil, smoke a little smoke just to keep my head level.
Wow, bro. Let me tell you, um, you are not a wannabe. You are already there. You're already there. It's just a matter of being found. I'm not, and I ain't blowing smoke up your ass. I know it when I see it. My father's a professional bluegrass musician. He's been playing for he's been playing for over 70 years. And he's played all over the country. And I sat in more bars and honky tonks in my lifetime than most people that I know. You're already there. If you do a concert, I will be in the front row. I will be in the front row. What are your plans for your music? Potentially, tell us that.
Short term, I'm just going to keep writing, keep honing my craft every day. When I'm off work, I'm writing 8 hours a day, like a full time job, you know. So I'm going to keep pumping out the songs. I'm going to do more. I'm going to be doing more on social media. I'm going to be starting up on YouTube. I'm on TikTok right now, and under my Facebook page also, and Instagram. Um, but I'm going to be kind of improving the sound quality, improving video, getting a better place to record, things like that, and start reaching out on social media. And I'm also I plan on joining the Nashville Songwriters Association International, and trying to maybe get into like Bluebird Cafe, things like that, and start making trips in Nashville and networking with people, things like that.
You are what, about 4 hours from Nashville?
Yeah, about 4 hours. Mm-hmm.
And you're currently where? In northeast Mississippi?
Northeast, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Northeast Mississippi.
Born and bred?
I'm about an hour from Memphis.
About an hour from Memphis. Okay. Okay. Born and bred Mississippi?
Yes, sir.
Listen here, audience. This is not a city boy with a fake accent trying to be a country act. This is an authentic country guy, a working man, works for Harbor Freight, spends his spare time writing and playing. You already saw the quality of his music. I have nothing but praise for what I've heard. I had nothing but praise for what I've heard. Will you come back again and perform for us sometime?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I enjoyed it, and I appreciate you having me on and everything. And I'll definitely be willing to come back on.
And also let me know when you start your YouTube channel, because I think what's going to happen is you are going to exponentially blow up as soon as people start seeing you. That way we can start spreading the links around. And what would you say out of the 2 songs that you did, and out of all the songs that you've written so far, do you have a kind of a do you feel any of your songs are going to be hits? Do you feel like any songs have hit in them?
Um, yes and no. I say yes because I do know. I don't want to toot my own horn. I do know I'm good at writing. I enjoy writing, and I enjoy honing my craft. But from and I've been doing a lot of research on songwriting and getting into the Nashville scene and everything. And so I know right off the you know right off the cuff that every songwriter needs to be humble and be able to take criticism. And I heard someone say that as far as number one hits go, a song is never written; it's rewritten. And so I probably have some rewriting to do on a lot of my songs, but inwardly, I do feel like I can write a number one hit and that I can make it.
I think you got what it takes. I think it's fresh. I think it's like the talent is evident from the first 10 seconds. One commenter says, Kyle, don't limit yourself to only country music. You are Johnny Cash material. Wow.
That's
That's
pretty
amazing.
cool.
That's
That's the
amazing.
first time I've heard anybody say that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Well, absolutely. That is quite the compliment. I really believe that. Anyways, all right, Kyle Wesley, thank you for coming on. Let us know when you have your YouTube channel up. And just the stuff that you've already uploaded to TikTok can also be uploaded to YouTube. Start that. And I'm happy to be part of the machine that helps you get out there. And thank you for showing up. Oh, here's the other thing too. Red Guitar says you can also write songs for other artists.
Yeah.
There's some good advice right there. All right. So here's a question consistent with that. Who would you love to sing one of your original songs?
Ooh. Possibly Morgan Wallen or Luke Combs. They're probably the biggest stars at the moment. I do write a lot of stuff that complements Jamie Johnson. I think. Um, I mean, there's a lot of avenues, so it's very hard to narrow it down. But I'm able to kind of weave in and out of genres and writing styles and things like that. So there's a lot of different avenues. But just off the top of my head, Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, Jamie Johnson.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get you on their radar. That's all I have to say. Let's get you on their radar.
Man, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
That sounds great. Hey, listen, we wish you the best. Merry Christmas. I know it's a weird time of year as a long time marriage ended. You have 5 kids. Love them kids up. Enjoy yourself when you get to spend time with them. This holiday. Stay in touch. I will do the same. And thank you for showing up on the first episode of the Living Room Sessions. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir, and Merry Christmas to you and everybody else out there watching. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.